I'm Imani.
And we're from Plant Salon, and today we are going to take you through our winter skincare routine. Can't tell she got up at 5:45. Can't tell at all. She got up at 5:45.
I'm like,
I get people ready for school in the morning, so it's not cute. Tell me your morning routine.
water.
Water.
um,
Okay.
Like a blueberry soap.
Blueberry soap.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you like masks? Have you used a mask? That's my one indulgence is a mask. I like a good mask.
Anything with rose, anything with green tea.
More healing stuff.
Yes.
So why do you like the turmeric one?
The turmeric, one, I feel like it makes my face brighter. Like instantly.
Right? Yeah. And I think for women of color, it's super, it's like we know, like if you get hyperpigmentation, yeah, it just helps to kind of soften how distinct the hyperpigmentation is.
Yes.
So I'm a big, big fan of that.
Just don't leave it on your face too long, because you will turn yellow.
That is true. The concentration of turmeric. So if you get too DIY, you think you're being cute. Yeah, you've had some DIY experience. I know. So trust the process. Yes, find something you like, right? Have you ever used one of these before?
No.
You know what it is?
It's a
Konjac sponge. These last for I would say 3 months or so. 3 months or so. And then what's neat about them is that you're like, okay, what does that mean last? Because after a while, it starts to feel kind of like almost jelly-like. It feels like too soft. You'll go to get it wet and you're like, it's soft, and you might notice little tears in it at that 3-month point. And then what you're supposed to be able to do, and I tried this at home, but I haven't checked the process to see where we're at, but what you can do is when it gets to that point where it's kind of breaking down really what it's doing, you can cut it up into small bits and compost it, or I have actually used it in potted plants.
Okay.
See, I was like, how can I get the most use out of this kind of thing? I love that idea that a little bit of my self-care was going into the baby self-care. Okay, we've got 3 goodies from Plant Salon in front of us. We have our Konjac sponge, and this is for face and body, but if you're really particular, you're probably gonna just use face or body. And then we have our turmeric face and body soap from Butter and Lime, and then from Benjamin Soap, we have our pumpkin ginger face mask. You cannot get more autumnal than this situation right here. I don't know this one. They make these small batch, so I always like checking out. That's nice, it's nice. Let's see. I'm gonna check this one. That's a light smell.
Yeah. Not too much.
This is more like routine, you could use this every day without feeling like you're taking an herbal tea bath situation. You know, this is really fragrant, you wanted that to be an experience. This one's pretty light. It's not too heavy at all.
I can use this.
Let's start off with our Konjac sponge. So we have water here, and have you ever used one of these before?
No, not at all.
I will let you do the honors. Go ahead and really just get it in there. Like it's a kitchen sponge, you know?
Whoa!
Yeah, you gotta, I know. I got one for myself, and then my daughter stole it. Stole it. I was like, so you really, once it's wet, it's very pliable. And
It's so squishy.
it's very squishy. And what I like is so see, this side's still rougher looking, and then this side is finer. So I would use the finer side.
Okay.
I would use the finer side on my face, and then if I was really gonna catch anything else that needs a little more exfoliation, I would flip it to the rougher side.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take our turmeric soap. Yeah, this is a nice one. This is not super oily or anything.
Now, how do you hold this thing? How do you hold?
Okay, so it's an applicator, right? This is my old makeup artist days coming back. So it's an applicator. So you want to hold it closer to your fingertips, and you use your. What's neat is they usually come with strings like this, right? So you literally can put it. You use 3 fingers here. You're going to tuck the string so it hangs in the palm of your hand, and now you can use your thumb and your pinky to kind of as a little guide.
Okay.
And then that way, for smaller areas, you can kind of use the edge of the sponge. And then for wider areas, you can bring it down lower in your hand. And this way you don't drop it in the shower, you know, or if you're really trying to like, you know, get your kneecaps or something, you have more control over it. And then to flip it over to the other side is the finer side. And it really suds up well, suds up fast. It's a sponge. It's so nice, it's so nice. And then this guy's great. This has a lot of glycerin in it. Yeah, it's nice. It's lightweight, it doesn't feel super, you know, sticky or anything. Okay, so how do you want to apply this?
I would just, you know, get started.
Get started, okay.
Circles.
I need to exfoliate every chance I get, so I would start like right where my pores are the largest. So I feel my little T-zone.
Oh, this feels nice.
Yeah, it's not like a rough sponge, especially that the softer side is like really, it's like a firm jelly kind of feeling. So we'll go through here. This would be a good cleanser, especially if you like to need, if you like a foaming cleanser.
Yes.
Yeah, this would be a good equivalent. Ooh, this is so big. Okay, how do you feel?
That was really nice.
Yeah, it's like light. It doesn't feel like there's anything on there. Clean. Clean. Okay, so let's check out this mask.
All right.
I'm gonna read the back for you too. So it says directions: apply a thin layer to clean skin, avoiding eye area. Rinse off after 5 minutes. If irritation occurs, rinse off immediately. And I know why they say that. Okay, because the pumpkin in this, it works. I know some people think like, oh, it's botanical, it's super lightweight, but it actually works as a great exfoliator. And because it works so well, if you have very sensitive skin, you might be like, I'm aware of this working right now, and it feels, I'm too aware. I'm too aware. So then you just want to take it off sooner. But 5 minutes is great. Let's give it a try now. Oh, you can see little bits in it.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like what?
Baby food.
It does look like baby food. It kind of too, it reminds me of when you make a pumpkin pie.
Oh, like the inner?
What does they call it? Forbidden soup? Like this is like forbidden soup. Don't eat this.
Please don't eat this.
Don't eat this.
This is not
But it
healthy.
looks so good. Don't eat it. Let's take it. I'm gonna do focusing on my T-zone again first.
All cheeks.
Your cheeks.
Oh, it glides on nice.
Yeah, it glides on nice. I think, you know, I'm applying it with my fingers, but I think if you were very like worried about breakouts and that kind of thing, you could use a brush with this to apply it.
Your fingers are your own brushes.
It's also, they are, but some people are even more bougie, I know, than that, and they might, I know, you're like, do I need a brush? And you're sitting here thinking, do I need a brush now? But this
Okay.
works too,
Am I applying too much?
No, it's gonna leave on for 5 minutes, right? There is a point, if ever I think you are worried you're applying too much product, sometimes we used to say like it's like there's a product that's sitting on top of product. So after like 5 minutes, if it was still really wet or you ever start to feel it move on the surface of the skin, that's too much, you know? But like when I use a clay mask, I'm like, it looks like Swamp Thing. I put so much, I put so much on. I want every layer to still be like drying actively 5 minutes later. I feel like you could put this on and like wash dishes or like fold laundry.
Mm-hmm. I love how this stuff smells. It's almost like, you know it's pumpkin, but it's not like holiday
You
pumpkin.
know what it reminds me of? I like when you go like this time of year, like at like Starbucks, you get the pumpkin loaf. You get the pumpkin loaf? No, it reminds me of pumpkin bread. It does. But it's subtle. It's not like
It's not in your
overwhelming.
face.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you go to like a holiday store, it's a little like you can tell they're pumping it into the air.
Oh yes.
This is not like a candle like that aggressive, but it definitely has that like gingerbready. That's what it is.
There it is,
It's the
yes.
ginger. It's the ginger in it.
It's like a nice spice.
It's a nice spice smell. Now, do you feel this?
Oh yeah.
I feel it.
It's tingling.
I feel it. I feel like I would start off this. I would start off maybe 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, don't start with the 5.
I would start with the 5. I'll be real with you, you know? But that means, and I would start off with maybe 2 to 3 and like once a week.
Yes.
Once a week, yes.
Definitely if you have sensitive skin.
I would say so, yeah. It does. There's no residual.
Don't use white towels though.
And then just bleach them. Okay, how do you feel?
Amazing.
I know, it's nice, you know, it doesn't feel tight.
No.
And it feels like lifted. I don't know how you can feel bright.
It's always supple. Supple.
Supple. It does feel supple. It doesn't feel drying or anything.
Nice and moisturized, actually.
Yes. This would be, I think though, this would be kind of neat if you knew you were going to go out. If you had like a date situation, I don't have date situations, I'm old. But if you had a date situation and you were gonna like do a face,
Oh, yeah.
this might be a nice prep for that.
Yeah.
So that everything else then glided on really well.
It's like I have no pores right now either.
I love that, right? Yeah, everything kind of feels, it just feels more like a little firm. Good.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
Be sure to like and subscribe to keep following our Plant Salon channel.